Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. So I'm back with my Olympus gameplay, and oh boy, the previous video that I made was it was insane, the battles especially, and I can understand what the comments were actually telling me about. And this is not even the toughest battle. This is barely the start, and I can probably guess what is going to happen to me when I actually face the gods. And yeah, I am kind of concerned. I'm definitely not looking forward to the battles at all. Because I know, the battles will be a pain. But yeah, let's get started. The first one has no battles. Thank God it has no battles. And oh my God. Okay, let's start. All right. What is this place? Oh yeah, we met those people. I think Minerva, and Minerva was the owl, wasn't it? Or I don't know. And then there was this hooded person. Okay. Feels like we've been walking forever. So if I'm not mistaken, we're basically underneath Olympus now, right? Oh, this is underneath. I am told this is the underworld. Wait, is this guy Hades or something? Oh, definitely not, obviously, because Hades wouldn't just, walk around in a hood or something. I doubt that. Yeah, I've wondered, we saw Poseidon, so where is Hades? Maybe we'll meet him. We'll see. Huh? Though that's not to say this is the land of the dead. This is the foundation of Olympus, its underground infrastructure. Once, it was the domain of Hades. There you go. God of the underworld. It is safe here. Zeus cannot find you. Alright. Which is why they were using this place themselves. Oh. It looks like some kind of headquarters. I would surmise it's a secret base used by those who rose in revolt against the gods of Olympus. There you go. Obviously everyone won't be happy with this whole thing. So there'll definitely be a lot of people who will rebel against this thing. Nope. You can keep leaning on me, pretty boy. You're still in no shape to walk around on your own. Thank you, but I am alright right now. I appreciate your help, Miss Miyamoto. Okay, the bloodstain is gone. So, most benevolent savior. Are my suspicions correct? Don't call me that, it's absurd. I just happened to be passing by. Oh, really? I don't recall saving anyone's life, and I have no plans to anytime soon either. What? You just saved our lives, so... You lot just happened to be walking behind me when I came here. Okay. I didn't go up there to help you. I just made a bad decision. Okay, this I don't know if this is a guy or a girl, but this person has a heavy, percentage of, sundareness, and yeah. Or it's something else, maybe he's trying to, I don't know, some other kind of plan he has, that's why he's not admitting to help them or something. I don't know. Let's see. But you told us to come with you if you wanted to live. There you go. I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just kept walking. Okay. Anyway, I wasn't planning on any of this, but what's done is done. Alright. Lot can use this place if you want to, or not. I don't care either way, and I'm not getting involved. If you want to know more, you can ask the two who were firing those cannons when they show up. Oh, those two kids. Okay. Oh, here we go, it's Minerva. Hoot, hoot. Yeah, alright. I'll do one more thing for you before I go. I'll play the message those servants left. Oh. Good day, everyone. Okay, who is this? That voice sounds familiar. Is that? Testing. Is the mic working? Ah, is this being recorded right now? Hello, testing. 1, 2, 3. What is it, lady? Is it recording successfully? Thank you. Alright, from the top. Oh, it's Tesla. I am Nicola Tesla. I am one of the heroic spirits from proper human history that has made their way to Olympus from Atlantis. By the time you hear this recording, the rest of us will most likely have lost our transient bodies. Oh, wait, what? Bluntly, will have been okay. Yes, that's right. By the time you hear this, every heroic spirit from proper human history who made it to Olympus will have vanished. Wait, so only Musashi's left? Four. They're all gone? I hope you don't mind that I started off with such bad news. I just thought that leading with bad would make the good news that follows it sound even better. Okay. What is it, lady? Should we start the recording over? No, let's keep it going. Let me start by introducing myself more properly. On second thought, you truly want to start over? Well, if you feel that strongly about it, who is this lady he's talking about? Oh, Helena, okay. Okay, everyone, you're doing audio and video this time. Are you all ready? Then 3, 2, 1. The God Destroyer Alliance. Okay, right. We will defeat the gods. Overcome all odds. Revolting. Oh, Mordred is here. Revolt against this destiny. And Kintoki is here as well. And strive for a better future. We are the forces that have gathered from across Atlantis and Olympus, the two sides of the Lostbelt. This place, I think this whole situation is perfect for Mordred, you know, rebelling against someone. Here, literally the gods, but yeah. We are the God Destroyer army that have sworn to defeat the abominable clockwork gods ruling this world. Alright. Okay. Thank God, no battle. Oof. Okay. Thou art the harvest that reaps the stars. 1. Okay. What is this, in the middle of the ocean? Yeah. Gazing up at the sky. Always reminds me of my beautiful, fragile daughter. My dear daughter, who was born solely to be loved. You always loved everything that grew on the land. You always had such a bright smile on your face. I always hoped that one day you would meet someone wonderful, fall in love, and have a dear child of your own who looks just like you. Then that child would one day have a child of their own, and so on and so on. Until one day the land would be covered with your descendant. What? That's a weird way to... That's what I used to dream about, and I truly believed it would happen. What a weird dream. Like, I understand, like, you know, like, if he would say something like, oh, you have a lot of, like, you know, children, grandchildren, and, like, you know, yeah, like, your lineage would, like, go on and on. I'd be like, alright, it's fine. The way he or she, I don't know, said that, it's a really weird way to, like, you know, anyways. But now, why? Why? Why did you leave the land that day? Okay, interesting. We don't know who this is, but... Great Orbital Shrine, Olympia, Dodona. Oh wow, this place is beautiful. Hanging perimeter gardens. This place is perfect for Europa. I feel like, you know, like she'd fit perfectly in this type of a background. Just sitting down, sipping tea. The birds are chirping merrily again today. They sing the praises of Olympus. They sing of how happy they are to be amongst its glorious skies. bountiful harvests and beautiful vistas. Ah, and yet, my heart sits ill at ease. Oh wait, Peperoncino is here. Sounds like you've got it rough too, hon. You're the queen, right? In my world's version of Greek mythology, I remember Zeus falling in love with a human queen at one point. Yeah, there you go. That's Europa, and since she fused with Hera, she's a demigod now, as far as they said, you know, in the previous video. But they say, there you go, you fused with Zeus's first wife Hera? Doesn't that feel like sharing a body with your mother? God! Wait a minute, mother-in-law? How? Like, Hera is Zeus's wife. And Europa is also technically, you can say, Zeus's wife. So how does the mother-in-law come into play here? You can say sister-in-law, I guess, because as far as I know, Zeus and Hera are siblings. So, I don't know. And on top of that, you're even acting as his priestess. I guess Zeus must be really attached to you. By the way, just out of curiosity, how does this Lostbelt feel about women's rights? Oh, wait. During the Olympia Machia, Lady Hera suffered a grave wound and her original mechanical body was destroyed. Oh. But Zeus was reluctant to lose his beloved queen forever. By fusing her remnants with me, a heroic spirit from proper human history, he was able to prolong both of our lives. Oh, interesting. Okay, wait, I understand now. So basically that means that she's a heroic spirit in the proper human history. And here in this timeline, in this Lostbelt, she is fused with Hera, and that's why she's a demigod. And she's, you know, like helping the Olympians. So the Europa that we are summoning, we as masters are summoning, you know, like in the banners, that's the actual heroic spirit. That's not the demigod that is fused with Hera, that means. Correct me if I'm wrong. So this Europa is a fusion of Hera and Europa, while the Europa that we are summoning is actually Europa, the heroic spirit. She's not fused with Hera over there. Okay. Such is the depth of his love for us. I see. Thank you for worrying about me, Pepe. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I was hoping to ask you about the Chaldeans. How could I say no to that, especially after after you've so kindly been putting me up in your lovely palace. Right. Oh, what's this? Are you two having a nice chat? Demeter is here. Any friend of Krysteria Woodheim's is a friend of Zeus's. Please make yourself at home. Wait, this kind of looks like a sickle, doesn't it? You know, the thing that's in a hand. It kind of makes sense since Demeter is the goddess of harvest, I think, yeah? And harvest and the land or something like that. Oh, interesting. Why, thank you. Don't mind if I do. I must applaud your initiative, Queen Europa. Lady Demeter? I would never have thought to do something so dreadful as gathering information on Chaldea and proper human history. Dreadful? What? What's this all about? No, wait, let me guess. Oh, great. I feel like... Is it because you feel responsible for letting them get away yesterday? Yes. That's right. I feel terrible about not being able to fulfill Lord Zeus's revelation. Oh, you poor thing. You're quite a worrywart, aren't you? But you don't have to worry about things like this. Just let myself and the other gods take care of it. You may have assimilated with Lady Hera, but you're still only a demigod. Zeus would never want you pushing yourself beyond your limits. Damn. Kind of... All you need to do is sit and smile. Okay. Sit and smile by the flowers like any young maiden your age. I feel like she really doesn't have any malice in her heart when she's saying this. I'm talking about Demeter. But the way she says all of this seems kind of mean. You know? Like, I really feel like she's not actually trying to be mean here. But the way she's speaking is kind of... Okay. Have you met my daughter Persephone yet? I would just love to see you two become friends. Wait, Persephone is here? Wouldn't she be with Hades? I'm guessing Hades is... Okay. Lady Demeter, I'm afraid Persephone is... a servant, was it? Oh, Persephone is also a servant. Ah, makes sense. Heroes who were inscribed in humanity upon their death and now materialized as heroic spirits? What a truly awful procedure. I can scarcely think of anything more dreadful. Oh boy, just wait for FGO. I'm like, I'm pretty sure in the future, someday, hopefully, Demeter and Aphrodite might also become servants. And FGO will probably find a way to somehow bring them in Chaldia. I don't know. Maybe in some pseudo-heroic spirit way or something. So she's saying here what a truly awful procedure. I can scarcely think of something more dreadful. Oh boy. In the future, I feel like she's going to become one of the servants. Or maybe not, I don't know. I'm just saying. Everyone knows humans should only be born from their mothers. Hey, I have a wonderful idea, Europa. You should think of me as your mother now. Wait, what? It's quite alright, Europa. There's no need to be polite. I'm the goddess of the land, and the land has always been a mother to all things. Mother of the land, huh? Yeah, that sounds like Gaia. I think Gaia was one of the titans, wasn't she? Or am I wrong? No, I think Gaia is literally the mother goddess. Okay, I'm mixing something up. Let me check. Gaia mythology. Let me check it out. Gaia. Greek mythology, Gaia, poetical, it's personification of Earth and one of the Greek primordial deities. There you go, primordial deities. Okay, not a titan. Sorry. Gaia's ancestral mother. Sometimes. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there you go. In the Greek mythology, I know she was the mother of the Earth, the gods, and everything else under the sun. She was also married to Uranus. Yeah, the first god of the heavens. Wait, so who were actually, I know Kronos was a titan. Who were the titans? Let me check. Greek mythology. Who are the other titans? I'm pretty sure there are a few other titans as well. In Greek mythology, any of the children of Uranus and Gaia. Oh, there you go. And the descendants. According to, there are 12 original titans. The brother Oceanus, Coicus, I think that's how you pronounce it, Cricus, Hyperion, Iaptus, and Cronus, and the sisters Thea, Rhea. Okay, Rhea was also a titan. Okay. Themis, Mnemosyne. Okay, Mnemosyne, as far as I remember, is the titan of, I think, memory or something. I don't know. Phoebe and Tethys. Okay, these were the titans. Okay, and Gaia and Uranus were the primordial. Okay, gods or goddess, you can say. You can. All right. Okay, makes sense. First there was chaos, then Gaia, the land, came forth and gave birth to everything. The land has always been a mother. That's how it's supposed to be. And the sea. The sea was also a mother, or at least it was supposed to be. The sea? Sea? I didn't sense any sort of femininity from the late god of the sea in Atlantis. Maybe that refers to the Oceanoids, the daughters of the sea? Oh, Pepe, human sage, that isn't what I mean. I suppose it might be difficult for you to understand, but all the same, I'm certain the sea was once also a mother. Oh, well, wait. These are quite interesting. Like I've always loved Greek mythology. Whenever I kind of read it and everything, I think I said this in one of my previous videos as well. Like I used to play Age of Mythology before, one of the strategy games, and that's where I got like majority of my Greek knowledge, or Greek mythology knowledge from. Like the whole thing about Kronos, Zeus, and everything. All I learned from that, that game. And after trying, searching everything out for myself. So yeah, it's interesting. Okay. Oh boy, what's happening here? A magical energy signal is making its way towards the ship. Great. It's kind of faint, but I'd recognize this pattern anywhere. It's a servant! Damn it, now what do? We don't have anyone here who could fight right now. Calm down, Manuel. Manuel! Have you tried a more thorough scan yet? I can't. Manuel? It's Manu. You know what? I don't even know how his name is pronounced, so yeah. Yeah, how is his name pronounced? Okay, I'll check it out later on. What? Now you can't even remember. What? Now you can't even remember the food theme anymore? Food theme. But anyway, good idea. I'll run a thorough scan through right now. Easy there, guys. Just keep it together. I already scanned the servant myself, and there's nothing to worry about. Is it Musashi? Leonardo. Technical advisor, what are you thinking? You're supposed to be in recovery. Hey, what's the big idea? You know I prefer to be called Da Vinci. You call him Leonardo. Anyway, don't worry about me. My recovery is still coming along fine. Holmes was nice enough to set things up for me, so I could connect my consciousness to the border score from the recovery pod. Okay. That said, the most I can do right now is activate the systems that don't need the magical reactors to be rebooted. So you're not exerting yourself then? Of course not. I'm still taking my health my first priority. Isn't that what your family's homunculus used to do too? Yes, it is. Ruthlessly so, in fact. He got he got flashbacks there for a second. But never mind that now. What did the scan tell us? Alright, the magical energy signal. Well, like I said, there's nothing to worry about. Their spirit origin is super high quality, but I can also tell from the low magical energy levels that they're in pretty bad shape. High quality but in bad shape. So it looks like a high-end heroic spirit, one with a spirit origin that's on par with a divine spirit. It's Canis. It's Canis, I'm pretty sure about it. Like who else, like she went missing in Atlantis, battered away, and we've not seen her up until now. It's definitely Canis. Has drifted here, probably from Atlantis. Drifted? So what, you're saying they got sucked into the Great Pit's whirlpool? And they've been sort of floating around this area ever since, instead of falling straight down? They've probably got some kind of passive ability that lets them move around like this even when they're adrift. Then we need to make a calm, level-headed decision. So we have a powerful divine spirit level servant drifting about in a weakened state from Atlantis. Now what is it? Relax, old man. That was just our new message sound. Wait, what? Looks like a new message sound. Looks like you've got some bunch of data from the Wandering Sea. Huh? The readme is a file, video file. I'll put it up on the main monitor. Firstly, I want to congratulate all of you for making it to Olympus. Now that you have made this far, I wish you success in cutting down the tree of emptiness. I have been going over all the data you sent me, and it has proven extremely useful. Thanks to what you learned by going up against the machine gods Artemis and Poseidon, we now know we can expect that the other gods of Olympus are similarly powerful mechanical beings with combat abilities beyond human ken. There you go. Okay. And above all, we have gained information from the ultimate weapon that Hephaestus designed and forged out of Achilles' divine construct armor, The longbow Orion used to shot down Artemis, that piece of data turned out to be the final key. The final key? This is the key that will give humans the means to bring down gods. Okay. The last hope we have for fighting back against these literal Deus Ex Machina. Okay. Wow, these are some short sections. Wait, what is that? What? Like, usually that box kind of is like the holy grail at the end of the story, but what is that in the middle of the... Oh my god, what is happening? Oh damn, the skyscrapers are collapsing. Damn, these Olympian gods, not even my defenses can stand in the face of their assault. They're about to break through every one of our defensive lines. Rah! Assemble my mass-produced mechanical soldiers. It's up to you to hold the last line of defense. Oh boy. Let them hear you roar, men. Even if we should vanish here today, the flag of freedom will still fight strong. Farewell, fellow Chaldeans. The rest is up to you now. Oh my god. I finished the first 2 summoning positions. I'm so close to finishing more, but we just don't have enough time. If we only had a few more minutes, I could at least have finished the 3rd and the 4th. I'm sorry, lady. If nothing else, we should have at least made sure you could escape. Edison's group has been fighting admirably. They clearly learned much from their experience in the singularities. But I'm afraid this is as far as we go. We are truly, utterly defeated. The gods' lone strike will surely demolish this entire sector before we can deal them a single blow. Maybe we threw caution to the wind too soon, or maybe we never had any chance of winning at all. Damn it, damn it. Mechanical Olympian gods, huh? They're the real deal, so they might even know something about Mahatma. I know, but remember, they are the enemy of all proper human history. There may well be ships that cross the seas of stars to come here, but my wise and beautiful Helena. But they are absolutely not the stars you looked up to. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Tesla. You're very kind. It's the truth, lady. Oh my god. Hear me, gods. This world does not belong to you. You were consigned to the trash heap of proper human history long ago. Oh my god. You aren't protecting anything. You only suffocate humanity with your enduring tyranny. Humanity will never be your pets or play. Okay. Okay. Wait, that's it? Damn, these sections are really short. Oh my god, we'll have to fight again. Oh god. What? Is that you, Mash? Good morning. Good, you're already up. I hope you won't mind if I come in. Good morning, Senpai. Oh, did you sleep well last... are you okay, Senpai? You look pale. I just had an awful nightmare. Oh, Fujimaru was having the dream, okay. Mash? Senpai, as a matter of fact, I had a bad dream myself. I think it's probably because we heard that all heroic spirits that came to Olympus from Atlantis were, wiped out. I think so too. Right. Still, they did leave this hidden base for us. It should be more than functional enough for your purposes. And Musashi is here to help too, so it hasn't been a complete loss. Now that we're settled in here, we should report back to Director Gordolf. Our comms situation still haven't improved, but at least we might not have so much interference down here thanks to the difference in atmospheric magical energy levels. Foe. Thanks, Foe. Whoa. Come on, Senpai. Musashi and Holmes are waiting for you. Morning, Master. Did you sleep well last night? Oh, if you're hungry, there's breakfast to be had over there. Wow, she's quite energetic. I say this about Olympus, the food here is yummy. I visited lots of different worlds back when I was alive, and as food goes, this place is easily the top 5. Oh, so there's something which is even better than this. Interesting. Must mean civilization here has flourished to the point they can really focus on things like refining their cuisine. It's just too bad they apparently never got around to inventing udon. Ah. You really do love udon, don't you, Musashi? So do I. Oh, a fellow udon lover, right? You just can't beat the texture. It's true, the way the noodles girdle across your tongue while being delightfully chewy at all the same time always makes me end up eating more than I intended. Oh yeah, I know, servants don't technically need to sleep or eat, but just because we can go without board doesn't mean we should, if you ask me. That's true. Getting good rest helps you feel centered and focused, and a good meal just makes you straight up happy. I mean, since you materialize with emotions and all, it'd be a waste to neglect them. I'm glad to see you in good spirits, Musashi. You bet I am. And still me, no matter where I go and what I do. Sure, things may be kind of depressing lately, but in general, I like to smile my way through life. That's the kind of gal I was in life, and it's who I am today. Oh, morning to you too, Fu. So, now that we've had the chance to slow down and catch our breath, I think it's a good time to tell you what I've been up to since we last saw each other in Russia. Oh, that'll be interesting. First, just so we are all on the same page, I was able to meet up with you guys in Russia because of my unique constitution. See, I was able to wander into neighboring worlds in life. I've always thought of it as Lady Canon's guidance, though recently I've learned it's actually called drifting. Okay, so I think what happened was that I ended up drifting right before the world was wiped clean. Okay. When I drifted back a moment later, there was nothing but bleached white ground everywhere I looked. At that time, I thought I'd ended up on some blank slate parallel world somewhere. But after wandering around for a while, I drifted right into the snowy fields of the Russian Lostbelt. You with me so far? Okay. I think so, but something doesn't quite add up. What? Right? Back at Caldia, your drift was recorded as something similar in nature to a ray shift. Okay. So my understanding was that you could only drift to different time periods in parallel worlds. Oh! Okay, it took me a while to understand what she's trying to say. So she, like, Masha's saying, like, you should be only able to drift into different parallel worlds. Not in this world. In different time periods, in different parallel worlds. That would mean, like, Masha's saying that you wouldn't be able to time travel. Like, what she's saying is that she time traveled. Or... Okay, let's... Yep, as a rule, my drifts always put me in different worlds, never in the same one I drifted from. Oh, okay. Before, if I wanted to drift back to the same world as all of you guys, I'd basically have to keep drifting between worlds and hope I'd eventually get lucky. Yeah, just like gacha, you know. But okay. When I drifted out of Russia, I found myself face to face with the same bleached white earth of 2020. I tried a few more drifts after that and they all turned out the same. What? While I didn't always end up in the same location, I did always end up in the same world and time period. A bit surprising at first, but I realized I'd basically gained a superpower, the ability to teleport across long distances. Okay, so From there, I spent my days wandering around, fighting off weird creatures and testing how much I could control my new ability. Okay, so she's saying like that's not drifting that she was doing, she was basically teleporting. Drifting is when she goes to a different parallel world. Then one day, then he met, okay. Watch yourself, woman. Colliding with another teleporter is unheard of, even in the Magecraft world. I ran into this guy who was kind of arrogant, but basically alright, and we ended up traveling together for a while. He turned out to know a ton about all kinds of things, like he knew what kind of divine power my drift uses, and what happened to you guys after Russia. I'm not sure there was anything he didn't know. Anyway, he pretty much caught me up on the whole situation, so I decided to sneak up into the Atlantic Lostbelt ahead of you guys and wait for you. Okay. Oh, I even managed to drift into Olympus, easy peasy. They never even knew I was here. Unfortunately, my drift only works on me, so I couldn't bring Roped Guy or any heroic spirits along. Wait, so I'm gonna call him Romani for now. Like, I don't actually know who he is. If he's actually Croatia or something like. I'm gonna call him Romani. So Romani. No, you know what? I'm also going to call him Roped Guy. Yeah, that's for the better because we still don't know who this is actually. So, like he does look like Romani, but I'm sure he's not Romani. So he's not here. That means I thought he was here, but oh wait, he did say like in Atlantis that we're going to meet again in Olympus if you are able to survive, and he kind of disappears. When Woodheim actually uses his noble phantasm on that time, I think. So he should be here, shouldn't he? And oh no, wait, he himself is a teleporter, so he should be able to come. No, he's a teleporter, not a drifter. Okay. But never mind. Anyways, let's carry on. They're probably gonna need more help besides just me. Should we spend more time looking for other servants? No need. Circumstances being what they are, we can be assured that a grand servant will appear in the Atlantic Lostbelt. Yeah, obviously, but the servant will be much more powerful ally than you could ever hope to be. That being said, yeah, we'll need you as well. If you want to come along, I can take you as far as the Atlantic Lostbelt, but no further. The counterforce truly is nothing if not meticulous, endearing and mean-spirited. So basically, your self-warping powers really came through. Yep, I always used to think of this tendency to drift as a problem, so I'm glad it turned out to be actually very useful for once. So, in exchange for no longer being able to ray-shift to different time periods in parallel worlds, you're now essentially able to freely teleport, at least to a certain extent. Wait, she cannot do it now? In exchange for no longer being able to ray-shift. I don't understand. She said that she gained a new ability, not... So shouldn't the ray-shifting ability be also be with her alongside this one, or... Okay. But anyways, okay, so now she can, like, obviously we know that she can teleport. It's very impressive that you've been able to make your way into Lostbelt without embarking on a zero sail. Yep, I'm not really sure how it works myself, but that all sounds right. So in summary, your drift ability involved jumping into the rift between worlds, then emerging into another world. Okay. Drift ability involved jumping into rift, okay, then emerging into another world. Alright. I think it's safe to assume that it still works the same way, since that would explain how you were able to get past the Lostbelt storm walls. Okay. The idea is that you're jumping into a higher dimension, then falling back down to a lower one. Oh, okay, so the rift is a higher dimension. So it's jumping the higher dimension and then coming back to another different world, which is again a lower dimension. The only difference is that before you could fall down to any number of possible destinations, but now you're only falling back to this world, which is why you're always emerging somewhere else. Somewhere here. Oh! Okay, I understand. So, okay, so it's not that I understand now what's actually happening. So it's not that Musashi gained a new ability, it's just that her drifting ability got kind of modified and tweaked. Like, up until now she was drifting from one, like, parallel world to another, but after coming to Olympus, she's Olympus, isn't it? Yeah, she's only, like, drifting back to the same world. So basically it's not that she's drifting, but she's basically teleporting. Okay, so that's what's happening. So it's not that she gained a new ability or she lost an ability or she got some ability in exchange. It's the same ability, but it just got a little modified. Yeah, exactly. Guess I can't really call it drifting anymore then, can I? Foe. One last thing, who is the robed guy you meet? I'd like to know that too. Is he the robed figure we've heard rumors about in other Lostbelts? The one who claims to be from Chaldea? Yeah, I think so. Sorry, but I can't answer that. He made me promise not to. Oh wait, so there's a chance that it's a different person. Oh god. And I still owe him for giving me food and shelter for a night, so I can't go back on my word. I see. Yeah, at least we know he helped you, Musashi. Right, he did, didn't he? We may not know who he is, but we do know he sent you here to help us. And if it's thanks to him that we are reunited, he must be. We got to be in Chaldea's side. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it'd be great if that turned out to be the case. Wait, so she just basically just tells us, like, in a different, in a different manner. So as far as I could understand, that would mean that this guy Musashi herself doesn't know if this guy is a foe or an enemy. Anyway, Master and Marsh, there's something I want you to keep in mind. Yes, the heroic spirits who came here from Atlantis may all be gone now, but you still had allies here willing to risk their lives for you. So while it might feel like that you're fighting all your own sometimes, you're not. You may not be able to see it, but your home world of proper human history is still here to back you up. Yeah, there's always been someone around here to help us. Hearing you say that is all the reassurance I need to know you'll be alright. Foe. Foe. I see you're ready to go too, Foe. That's the spirit. You're right, motivation is the key to success, and we are gonna need all the motivation we can get to settle things once and for all. What does saying it out loud scare you? Don't worry, we can do this. You guys already took out 2 of the gods. But we only managed to do that because we had so many servants helping us. Not to mention they had all enhanced their spirit origins using Olympian gods Theos Chironomia. On top of that, they had to risk everything they had, and even then we were able to eke out a victor. This isn't good, Marsh. You've been bit by the cowardice bug. Oh? Cowardice bug? Bugs like that need to be shaken off as soon as possible. So on that note, go ahead and ordinance up, Marsh. Oh wait, we'll have to fight him. Her, okay, so. Alright, huh? Go on, no need to be modest. We're going to a training. Musashi, is this really a good idea? Luckily, you can shake off the cowardice bug pretty easily by just getting in an exercise, which means you're doing this too, whether you like it or not. Great. That goes for you too, Mr. Detective. Don't think I don't see you watching over there. Good grief. It would seem instant samurai intuition, especially at the Sword Saint's level, is a frightening thing indeed. Holmes, should he be up and about yet? Oh yes, I'm quite alright, Miss Kyrielite. In fact, I feel even lighter on my feet now than I did before we left the border. As far as I can tell, I've recovered to the point that I may indeed engage in hand-to-hand combat once again. These medical nanomachines are truly marvelous things. You found Demeter Chironomia here too? Correct. The Theos Chironomia, a collective mass of microscopic authority, are named after Demeter, one of the goddesses of the Greek mythology. Yeah. Demeter is the goddess of fertility and the deity who cultivates ambrosia. a food which grants immortality. Oh, so she's the one who... Okay. According to the mythology of proper human history, she is best known for the tale of her beloved daughter's abduction. Yeah, Persephone. Hades abducts her. Oh my god. I think that's the reason why there's like I don't know, as far as I remember, there was like a story of the seasons. Like Persephone stays for a certain amount of time. That's why there's like a certain season happening or something. I don't remember the particular legend, but it's something like that. Persephone was abducted by Hades and made the queen of the underworld despite Demeter's desperate attempts to bring her back to Olympus. Yeah. Demeter Chronomia. I remember seeing it once back in Atlantis, but true, but the Chronomia that were being kept here are far more effective than the Chronomia we saw in Atlantis. If we could bring some back with us to the study later, I have no doubt we could. Okay, no more questions. It's time for morning training. Don't worry, Master. You can have the breakfast as soon as it's over. Senpai? Looks like you and I are doing some morning training, Marsh. Right, understood. This morning training seems like it will be very different from the simulator training I'm used to, but I'll do my best to adjust. Very well, Miss Miyamoto, if you insist, but be warned, Baitsu is a highly versatile martial art. If you think your katana alone would grant you easy victory, I would advise you to reconsider your tactics. Oh ho, I see somebody remembered to bring their trash talk. Okay guys, come at me whenever you like. My void sword is ready and waiting. Okay, let's go. Oh, at least we can take a a servant, you know. Okay, so who should I take? We need an archer. Alright. So, you know what? There you go. Orion is perfect for these type of situations, I think. Okay, I'll keep Mush here. I'll put Orion here. And there you go. Extra buster damage. This will give me. Let me change Jolter. Let me change. Okay, let me take a single target archer as well with me. Where is she? There she is, Chloe. And who else should I take? You know, wait, you know what? Let's just take all the archers with me. She's also a single target archer, so let's take her as well. And okay, I don't know how this will go, but we'll see. Yeah, let's just take Tomoe Gozen as well. Oh, and let me put my fragment. Where is it? There you go. Okay, this will do. I'm hoping this will not be a difficult battle, because if this is also a difficult battle, I'll be like, yeah. This is training. This is supposed to be training, so hopefully it's easier. Yeah, I think this will be easier. Yeah, this will be a lot easier. God damn. Yeah, sure hit and crit up. Orion is insane. Oh my god. Oh, Orion, my god, this guy is Oh wait, I didn't see the Noble Phantasm. Oh my god. No matter. What? Loves a burden. Okay. Okay, one of my... Okay, thank god it's not. Okay. Critical strength. Okay, I don't need this now, but... There you go. That takes care of that. Alright. Okay, I'll probably end it here. Almost an hour. You know what? Let's just read this. Since it has no battle, I'm like, yeah, let's just read it. And then I'll end it. Oh. I know, right? Food always tastes even better after a good workout. I think Olympian cuisine must be my new favorite food. I agree, at first glance it doesn't appear to be anything special. There's bread, ham, salad, milk, the same kind of staples we've seen in all different times and places. And yet, for some reason, I can't put my finger on, everything here tastes completely different. Well, maybe not completely different. I mean, the bread is still bread, the ham is still ham, the milk is still milk, and so on. But from the moment you first take a bite, you can sense the flavors changing at least 3 times. What? And every single one of them is a breathtaking culinary experience. I know exactly what you mean. I had the same reaction the first time I went around sampling the local cuisine. Okay, Holmes. While we still only seen a small fraction of what Olympus has to offer, we now know it is an enormously highly advanced city with many tall skyscrapers that its nano machines guarantee its populace long healthy lives. And that is incredible prosperity I might add, that is independent of any sort of currency. True. Enables its people to devote themselves to art and academia, thereby further enriching its culture with no need for any kind of manual labor whatsoever. Yeah, okay, so... The daily lives are happy affairs, praising the gods with bright smiles on their faces. War and combat are simply unknown to people of Olympus, well, except for where we are concerned. Yes, I see. There is no better word to describe this interstellar mountainous city of Olympus than utopia. There you go. Utopia. The sort of earthly paradise people have been dreaming of since time immemorial. Even the food here is simply sublime. The Chinese Lostbelt Empire was arguably a type of utopia as well. Yeah, but this seems more like it. But its ideals were only achieved by concentrating its culture on a single point. Yeah. Olympus, on the other hand, shares its wealth in every sense of the word and all without any conflict whatsoever. Really is a paradise beyond human achievement. I must say, even I don't know what proper human history could do against an opponent like this. Okay, well. Whoa. Hey, Holmes. Yes? Did you not notice Master and Marsh had only just cheered up? Okay. Did you really have to rain down on their parade like that? Besides, as far as we are concerned, it doesn't matter whether this place is an utopia, an amusement park, or a front for organized crime. You guys are from proper human history, which means this is a fight for your very survival. And the only way you guys are going to walk away from this alive is if you beat them before they beat you. Master, you're here on behalf of all proper human history. I know that isn't the kind of position you wanted and that you really didn't get any choice, but there it is. And you've got enough in your udon bowl as it is without piling on extra toppings. Perhaps, but all that being said, Miss Miyamoto. Masashi, thank you for worrying about us. I really do appreciate it. But it's okay. We need to know who it is we're up against. We need to know who the people of the Lost Belts are, even if we are attempting to cut their world off from proper human history and true. That's how we went throughout all these 4 Lost Belts, and each and every one of them. We interacted with the people and everything, and yeah. We already decided that it would be wrong to avert our eyes from the effects of our actions. Wait, is that what it is about? Right and wrong stuff? Huh? Wait, what? Oh? I don't understand. What's she saying? I mean, the key to walking away from a battle alive is to keep things as simple as possible, right? It's all well and good to worry about your opponent's circumstances, your own moral code and stuff. But you have to be able to separate yourself from these things, because worrying about them in the heat of battle is only going to help you lose. I mean, I'm not good for much except slicing folks up like some kind of human meat grinder, So any undue pressure about stuff not directly related to matters of life and death when I'm in the thick of enemy territory is the last thing I need. Oh, wait, so... Oh wait, I understand what she was trying to say. She's saying so this is about the morality of the, if we avert our eyes from what's happening, it's wrong. And since we are the ones who are destroying these Lost Belts, and we are technically the ones who are taking the lives of all the innocent people here, the least we should do is at least not turn our heads away when that's happening. And that's that's the moral code you can say that we've been following up until now. So Musashi is but as far as I know, if we actually think about these type of things while we are fighting in the middle of a battle, it's the matters of life and death. Here we go, matters of life and death when I'm in the thick of enemy territory is the last thing I need. Yeah, so she's saying that's why, to keep it more simple, I just don't look at these type of things. Is that what she's saying? I see, so your comments just now were not meant to console Miss Master and Miss Creolite there, but rather... Yep, I just wanted you to cut it out to make it easier for me to win. Oh, okay, so it was for herself, huh? Yeah, so that's what it was. Basically, there's a time and a place for everything, alright. And that includes thinking. I mean, yes, that's obviously true, and I do get your point, but... That's Musashi. Exactly, just take it easy. Can't win a fight if you're busy moping. Anyway, I'm sorry again for raining on your breakfast parade. Ah man, now my soup's all gone cold. No need to apologize, Miss Miyamoto. I should have known better than to voice those thoughts at that time. Hmm. Hey, yeah, you were the one who rained on this parade in the first place, not me. You forgot that? Now that you mention it, I suppose I wasn't I? I do beg your pardon. Is that all you've got to say for yourself? Oh, please go easy on him, Musashi. What in the world are you all doing in this hour? Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't mean to disturb you. Oh, and thank you for your breakfast. It was absolutely scrumptious. Breakfast? Ah, I see. That wasn't me. The twins made it for you. Okay. You mean the two people who rescued us yesterday? Yeah, we've not seen them. That's right. Though I doubt you saw their faces at that time. Yeah. Why don't you two come out already? This is your best of operations now, isn't it? They kind of look like the normal Olympians. I'm glad to hear you like the food. Were you able to get enough rest last night? It was delicious. Oh good, I've never had a guest before, so I wasn't sure if I did a good job or not. Never mind that now, sister. Aw. For the time being, it looks like you're all at a point where you can talk again. I'm glad to see the Cleonomy is working. I wasn't sure if it would fit your spirit origin or not. Indeed it did, and I'm greatly obliged for your help. Wait, did you give me some too? You? Cleonomia? Don't be ridiculous. It'd be one thing if you're undergone biomodifications like the elite soldiers, but there's no way Cleonomia could even be compatible with a human form, proper human history. No, all I did for you was cast a light healing spell. Since you didn't have more than a few scratches, okay. Thank you. You're very welcome. Oh. Kaldia, visitors from proper human history? Well, I guess that doesn't really apply for all of you, but anyway. You must mean me. I'm Makarios, and this is my older sister Adele. Okay. It's very nice to meet all of you. We're the God Destroyer Alliance, or at least that's what's left of it. Oh, they were also involved with Tesla and Helena and Thomas Edison. Okay, makes sense. It's good to meet you, both of you. I'm Ashkirialite. I'm Miyamoto Musashi, wandering servant. How about you in the hood? Yeah, who is that person? I have nothing to do with these twins. Introducing myself now would only complicate things. You don't say. Okay then, who's your owl friend? Hoot Hoot. That's a really cool looking owl. Oh. All the gods of Olympus are machines. A mechanical owl shouldn't really be a shock. Oh, that's mechanical. If you say so. Adele, Makarios. Thank you again for saving us yesterday. I don't know what we would have done without you. Are you both from Olympus? Yes, that's right. We're both official Olympus resident. So the question is, why are they helping us? We have citizen numbers and permanent ration cards, and we live our lives by the grace of God's blessings and protection. But the truth is, not now, sister. Save it for later. They need to know what's going on before we tell them about us. Okay, fair enough. Makarios. I said no. It's still too soon to tell them about us. Besides, Chaldeans, I'm sure there's someone else you'd all be rather talking to. Who, the hooded guy? Oh no. Oh? Voice recording from Chaldea, pattern V2. Alright, here, where to begin? For the time being, I've entered all the information we possess into this base's data processing unit. It's embedded with a simple artificial personality program so it can answer most questions okay, you might have. That's nice. That concludes the video portion of the instructions. I'll let the artificial personality take it from here. There. I think that should do it. Activation complete. From here on, I, the artificial intelligence, will do the talking. Yes, the picture remains the same, but get over it. The image is recreation made by recycling existing video footage. Wow. An AI, eh? I suppose that shouldn't surprise me from one of the greatest scientific minds among the heroic spirits. Don't forget, you can always switch to me if you don't care for the half-witted eccentrics persona. You can also switch to me if you prefer. I can't do anything Mahatma related though. Sorry, I can be of more help. Anyway, hi there, Kaldians. It's nice to meet you all. Yelena. Okay, I've always, like, I've seen this before as well. Holmes, I don't know why, there's like a thing between Holmes and Helena. And as far as I know, the reason behind it is because, I don't know, does he like associate Helena with what was her name? Irene Adler, I think. Was that her name? Holmes says, let me check. Yeah, there you go. Is that the reason why? I don't know. I don't remember which part was it, but there was like a part where there was like a weird flashback where Holmes is talking about Helena, and she calls her Yelena. I don't know why that is, but I don't know. I read somewhere, someplace, I think, like some comment section or something, where people said that this is like some kind of a some kind of a connection between Helena and Irene Adler or something. Let me know if I'm probably just don't know the full story, but if there's some extra information that I still don't know about Holmes Helena, let me know. So the servants who left these recordings for us weren't summoned to Chaldea, nor are they once we met in any of the singularities. Rather, they are all heroic spirits from proper human history who were summoned here to this Lostbelt. Okay. Wait, what? All of them weren't summoned to Chaldea, not... Wait, what? So the servants who left these recordings for us weren't summoned to Chaldea, nor are they once we met in... Oh, really? Oh, so these servants and the Chaldean servants are different? I don't know, Edison only materialized like that in that singularity. Yes, good point. Thomas Edison's lion head spirit origin only came about in the fifth singularity. Oh yeah, that's true. Why would he still have that? Okay. So he should still retain his memories of us, just like John Alter. Alright, let's begin with the basics of Olympus. Your opponents here are, in a word, gods. That was me. I decided to pause the AI for a bit. Before you hear any more, I wanted to warn you guys that you guys will probably be shocked but what they have to say. It might even be enough to make your despair completely. I think we are already despaired enough, so... Some of the heroic spirits that made it here only stuck around long enough to say nobody would win against the gods. So I just wanted to make sure you're ready for what comes next. It's okay, keep playing. Right, we can't do anything if we don't know what we're up against. So please, Makarios, Adele, let us see the rest. First, let's begin with the gods. The gods of Olympus, the rulers of the Lostbelt, are genuine deities that have existed since the age of gods. Those deities, including the ones you may have seen in Atlantis, are beings who came here from far, far across the universe. Okay, that I kind of realized that they're they're talking about extraterrestrial beings, mechanical gods and everything. Oh boy. Yeah. I trust Makarios and Adele are there as well. They, like all the residents of Olympus, refer to the gods as thus. Deities who came across the sea of stars, the great ones. There you go. The descendants of primordial chaos, the great systems of prosperity who bear the Kronos count. And of course, the 12 Olympian machine gods. The sea of stars. Okay, yes. We knew that these machine gods were interstellar weapons, but this is way bigger than I was expecting. I mean, huh? So, hang on, let me just make sure I've got this straight. You said these are super ancient gods who came here across the sea of stars, right? So then, yeah, they're basically aliens. That would mean them space aliens, right? Yeah. Oh. Not quite. It would not be entirely accurate to refer to them merely as intelligent life forms from another planet. Okay. Based on everything we know now, it seems they are more akin to machines from extremely advanced civilizations. Yeah, so mechanical aliens. One that may reside outside our galaxy or at the far ends of the universe or in an entirely different universe altogether. My god. Yes, that's more or less correct. Huh, I'm surprised. I thought you guys would be a lot more taken aback. Why aren't you? Well, we have a lot of science fiction stories here, you know, in our proper human history, and we're kind of used to it. And Holmes here is a master detective, so yeah. Yeah, well, after Atlantis, I had a feeling there was something like this. I see. Alright, now should be a good time to proceed. Next, I have more information about the gods for you. From this point onward, I will be telling you how this Lostbelt differs from proper human history and at what point in time it diverged. Interesting, that'll be interesting. First of all, how did these gods originally came to be? The first gods were born from primordial chaos, and eventually the younger generation fought the Titanomachia, the first Great War. Yeah. And up until this point, the world was largely the same as it was depicted in the myths of proper human history. Okay. The Titanomachia was a war between the Titans, the gods of the old generation, and Olympus, the gods of the new. As I recall, Zeus defeated his own father, Kronos, the king of Titans. And in doing so, he gained control over the rest of the pantheon. Yeah, I think he banished him to Tartarus or something. And yeah. The gods of Olympus won that war, and Zeus became omnipotent as a result. Omnipotent. Then there was the second Machia. This one took place roughly 14,000 years ago. Okay, this one I don't know about. During this war, also known as the Leucus Machia, the gods of Olympus did battle with an enemy that threatened the entire world. Okay. Unfortunately, details pertaining to this event are scarce. Wait, like one thing I kind of like, you know, the whole that white giant thing, you know, that we kind of see in Extella. Is this what it is? You know, that white giant that attacks us or something? This part I'm still not that much clear about. Like, you know, if you guys have checked out my videos, there was like one video where I react to Gigak's whole like, you know, explaining the story. There, like, you know, he kind of explains about the white giant and everything, you know, which happened. And like, you know, like even after that, like, I'm still not quite sure about what that actually was. Like, you know, in Extella we got a detailed explanation, but I pretty much forgot about most of the things. So is this what that white giant, or is this something completely different? Okay. Not only was it not recorded in proper human history, most citizens of Olympus know very little about it. However, my distinguished colleagues, what we can say here for sure is that we are certain this is the point where the Lostbelt, diverged from proper human history. Oh. The Third Great War, the Gigantomachia, a battle against the enormous Gigantes that took place about 3,500 years ago. Okay, so this is different from the proper human history. Serves as further evidence of that divergence. In proper human history, this Machia was the second and the final great war of Greek mythology. Oh. In the version from proper human history, the gods of Olympus, aided by the human heroes, eventually succeeded, vanquishing the mighty Gigantes. Wait a minute. He says in proper human history this Machia was the second and the final. So what about the Leucus Machia? I think that's what it was called. Leucus Machia. What about this? This never happened in proper human history? Okay, in the version of proper humanity, the gods of Olympus, aided by human heroes, okay, eventually succeeded. I think the great hero Heracles even played a part, if I'm not that mistaken. But in this lost belt, the gods eradicated every last gigant in an instant. How did they accomplish such a feat? By help from by preserving their machine god bodies, which in proper human history had long since faded away, I presume. Preserving. Exactly. The Olympian gods used their original machine god bodies to obliterate the gigantes all at once. Interesting. So the fact is that, like I was thinking that these gods, these extraterrestrial gods, since this is a lost belt, that's why they have like mechanical bodies. But that's not what they're saying here. They're saying like all the gods, even in proper human history, are also extraterrestrial beings with machine bodies. And they came here, but in proper human history, they lost their bodies, mechanical bodies. And the normal mythology that we know came into being, like the whole Titanomachia, Zeus banishing Kronos, all that stuff. While here, they were able to preserve those bodies. So the fact is that even in proper human histories, these gods were actually mechanical gods from outer space. So it's not that since this is a lost belt, they are mechanical gods. That's why. No, even in human history as well, proper human history, these gods were actually extraterrestrial mechanical beings. But the only difference is in the proper human history, they lost their bodies, while here they did not. They preserved them. Okay. Interesting. At least that is our working theory. In proper human history, the gods' machine bodies, there you go, were lost long ago. But here in this lost belt, the gods were somehow able to retain them. The result is the very Atlantic lost belt in which we now find ourselves. The world ruled by machine gods who still possess their once lost mechanical bodies. Okay. So then in proper human history, yeah, it's kind of the same, but the gods of Olympus were meant to lose their machine bodies between 14,000 and 3,500 years ago. So it would seem, but here the gods remained alive and well. And as long as these mechanical gods from beyond our universe have their original bodies, they are not even affected by the deterioration of the age of gods that was meant to occur, yeah. That brings us to the fourth and the final Machia. As with the second, this one has no equivalent in proper human history. It's peculiar to this lost belt. Okay, there you go, he explains it. A few thousand years ago, the gods of Olympus split into two factions. The conflict revolved around what to do about humans, whether to rule over them or to coexist alongside them. This schism led to a fierce disagreement between the gods. Zeus, Demeter, Aphrodite, Hera, and Artemis wanted to rule. Interesting. While Athena, Hades, Poseidon, Apollo, Hestia, Ares, and Hephaestus wanted to coexist. Poseidon as well. Okay. We believe Poseidon initially sided with the rulers, but then he eventually ended up deflecting to the other faction. So why did we have to fight him then? Gods on each side enlisted loyal lesser gods as the disagreement devolved into full-blown war. This battle went on to be called the Olympia-Machia, or the Great War of Olympus as it's known in Atlantis. Okay. Both sides fought fiercely, and the remains of the mechanical gods who were killed fell to Atlantis, where they formed islands. That's why we have those different islands in Atlantis. Oh my god. Okay. In the end, the faction supporting rule over humans was victorious, and the opposition survivors were punished. So what about Poseidon? Okay. I'm guessing Poseidon also lost. So, for example, there you go, Poseidon the sea god. His divine core was rewritten, oh my god, that explains it, reducing him to little more than automated defense unit to protect the Great Pit. Wait, then Artemis, why is Artemis? Oh no, Artemis was all. Okay, Artemis was, like, yeah, Artemis was on their side. Okay, I forgot that for a second. And that brings us to today. The gods who emerged triumphant in all four Machia continue to rule this Lostbelt with the city of Olympus as their capital. Today, there are 5 gods who reside within Olympia Dodona, the great orbital shrine that makes up the center of the city. 5 goddesses. Zeus, the omnipotent god of the heavens. Europa, the divine queen who fused with goddess Hera. Demeter, the goddess of the land. Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. And finally, Dioscuri, the ancient twin gods. How are they gods? I still don't understand. Like, they are not supposed to be gods, then how? The Dioscuri? Not now, Macarius, not now. Okay, something's wrong with... Technically, the twin gods of Dioscuri are a divine spirit, yeah, which makes them neither living gods nor mechanical ones. They died once and were transformed into divine spirit. Okay, that explains it. Who killed them, you ask? I wish I could say it was the God Destroyer Alliance, but it wasn't. No, the killer was the Crypta Cristeria Woodine. What? A mage, a human mage killed a god? After that, Cristeria formed a contract with Dioscuri, making them his servant. Oh. But then how... to be clear, he did not summon the divine spirit form from the throne of heroes. He formed a contract with genuine gods after they had been killed and reduced to a divine spirit. He formed a direct contact. Okay, instead of... Okay. The Dioscuri are not among of the 12 Olympians, but they are no mere lesser god either. They are one of the ancient gods who accepted Zeus as his supreme being. To be precise, they are a divinity that has been around since before the Gigantomachia. From what we've been able to gather, they joined the pantheon by imbibing of Zeus's divine blood. There you go, that explains it. His Chronomia. They are now considered children of Zeus, with standing equal to Apollo in his glory days. And Cristeria Woodine managed to kill them. Hard to believe, isn't it? If only it really was as bad as a joke as it sounds. They shouldn't have just stayed dead. They should have just stayed dead. Them, a divine spirit? What a load of crap. Okay, one thing I'm kind of curious about. These two, siblings, they seem pretty heated up about the Dioscuri. And they have some kind of secret going on. And the similarity between Dioscuri and them is kind of... I don't know, like, these two are like brother and sister. Dioscuri are also brother and sister. And she, this Macarius is saying that they should have just stayed dead. Them, a divine spirit, what a load of crap. So, I'm guessing either, these two knew them when they were humans or something, is that why? The Dioscuri are deranged. They don't deserve to be spirits that are on gods. Please forgive my brother. He swore an oath to the late Athena that he would one day take revenge on the twin gods. Oh, for their murder of 100 odd fellow alliance members. Okay, there you go. That explains the hatred. Murder of 100 odd fellow alliance members. The Dioscuri are bloodthirsty maniacs, death incarnate, human killers. They killed almost all of the humans who joined the God Destroyer Alliance. There are only a few members left now, including us. That must have been really hard for you. Oh, well, Guardians, why are you acting like that? Aren't you scared? We're up against murderous gods who actually enjoy getting out of their way to slaughter people. And if that isn't bad enough, there's another guy out there strong enough to make him his flunkies. Just the idea that you might have any chance of beating them is absurd. Yeah, it's absurd. We know some of the heroic spirits gave up and walked away when they found out how the Gigantomachia ended. What about you guys? What's your deal? Well, we're used to it. That's basically it. Does the fact that you guys aren't more faced mean your world proper human history is even more messed up than ours? Well, could say so. Stop that, Makarios. That's no way to speak to people we've just met. Oh. Sorry, everyone. I just got a little out of hand here. Please, it's fine. Really, I don't blame you for being taken aback. We've encountered so many different threats by now that I suppose our reactions may seem strange. Yeah, we're kind of desensitized, you know, in a way. Gods from another universe, mechanical gods with frightening powers, twin gods who enjoy taking lives, Kristaria who's strong enough to make those gods his servants. Every last one of them is a tremendous threat, threats that may very well not be able to deal with. And these revelations are shocking for us. It's tempting to despair in the face of such overwhelming odds. But all that being said, we still have a job to do. Yeah. Okay, I think I get it now. Yeah, that's it. I get what you guys are like now. What? You're just how Edison said you'd be. Oh, haha, he was right after all. So, you Kalyans really are just a pack of weirdos, huh? Well, nothing wrong with that. You've convinced me. I like you guys. So you get it now, huh? That's great. They really are weirdos, aren't they? Oh. Oh my god. What the hell are you? Don't jump on us. What are you, some kind of squirrel? Look, Makarios, I think he likes you. Oh, fool. Get away from my sister. Oh god. Yeah, that was a long section. I was supposed to end this at 1 hour and it's like 1 hour 30 minutes now. Okay, I'm definitely going to end it now. So that's it, guys. That was my gameplay video of Olympus, and we had one fight here and that was a fairly easy fight, so yeah, thank god for that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we will probably face some new, gods in the future. I don't know when it will be, but yeah, I'll probably struggle then as well. But yeah, okay, so a lot of new revelations we got here. The mechanical gods, this, that, all that stuff. And yeah, like just information in today's video. So there's still a few things that I'm not properly clear about, but it does make sense as a whole. So yeah, I'm sure I'll get more clarification as it goes on. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. This was my reaction, my gameplay video to Lostbelt 5 Olympus. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed. And comment down below anything you want to say and anything you want to let me know. Let me know in the comments and I'll check them out. But please don't don't post any spoilers. And yeah, that is it, and thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with another new video on my gameplay in Olympus. So see you guys then. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.